Right, good morning guys and welcome to Pann Bank in Sunderland. This is the first time I've had a chuck in the weir, so we'll see what's going on. My friend Lol from Lol's Fishing Adventures, he's been fishing here a little bit and saying that the whiting's bigger than what we get in the Tyne and stuff. And to be fair, they do look pretty big and chunky. So he says, how I get yourself down, so I thought, why not? I also saw Phoenix and Lee from Snag and Catch Fishing here. They had a canny day, so why not give it a shot there? Like I say, I've never fished in the weir before. The conditions aren't exactly ideal. I'm having to fish as you would. No, I'm having to fish when I can rather than when I would. I know what I'm talking about. It's just waffle. But yeah, it's 11:15. The tide's on its way out. It'll be 10 to 3 when it's low water. If we don't freeze to death, because it's blooming freezing today, we might stay till low water and fish it back in a little bit as well, but we'll see. But yeah, it was just nice to try somewhere new. I was going to be getting up at stupid o'clock this morning and going to Camas, but I was just like, nah, can't be bothered. I woke up, I was just like, no, can't be bothered. So that didn't happen. So this was my second choice. Thought we'd give it a go. So I've got the two little bass rods out. I've got a 3-hook flapper on one with the small hooks with salted mackerel on. And the other one has got slightly bigger hooks, 2-hook flapper, and that's got frozen blacks tipped with a little bit of salted mackerel, just to keep it on the hook. Both of them out there. The one with the 3-hook flapper is on a watch lead, so it can drift a little bit. The other one's on a gripper, just so it can hold itself in place and not get tangled up with the other one. So yeah, so far both rods are out. I've had no bites. I've seen what looks like possibly crab action, but this could be a crabby mark. I'm not really sure. I'm sure when Lol fishes it, he gets a bit of crab action going on, so we shall see. But yeah, obviously I'll bring you back as and when it all kicks off and I catch all the fish in the world. There was apparently a couple of codling caught from just up there. Lol was saying on one of his videos, so I'm hoping that I could get into one of them. I brought some squid and stuff with us as well, so we'll see what happens. I'll mix it up as the day goes along. Anyway, let's get on it guys. Let's waffle, more fishing. Right guys, we've just been having a little Biscoff biscuit and my cup of coffee. We've just been doing, and look who's just turned up here, look. We're just having a little sneaky fish at Pann's Bank, and there's Lawrence, look, he's just turned up. Have you come to fish or have you come to scout?
Oh, I've come to fish for a couple hours.
He's come to fish as well, so that's handy, isn't it? But yeah, still nothing yet on the rod, still the first cast, but I'll bring you back as and when. I'm going to go and talk to Lawrence for a bit. Bye. Right guys, I'm going to bring this in, check the bait. I've had a couple of knocks on it, doesn't feel like there's anything on it. Lawrence has just been telling us this is plagued with crabs here, so it's pretty, he says it's pretty darn crabby. When the fish aren't biting, the crabs are certainly taking all your baits, and by the looks of it, I've got no bait left. So it's going to be one of those days. I'm so excited. So yeah, all stripped, so I would imagine there's plenty of crabs out there. We did have a couple of good pulls on here which looked like fish rather than crabs, but who knows. If I can catch a crab, I'll be happy. Right, I'll bring you back guys. I'm going to get rebaited and back out. By the way, happy birthday to my daughter who's 30 today. How fought, trying to keep up with me or what? She doesn't watch my videos guys, so I can get away with anything. She's mean, isn't she? Get her tell. Right guys, I'm being a right softy and hiding in the van. Because look, don't know if you can tell on camera, but the weather has taken a turn for the worst. It's sideways rain. I ain't having none of that rubbish. So Lawrence was hiding in his car like that. So I've turned my van round so I can just sit in the van and watch for bites. There's no point standing out in it. Getting soaked to death. I've got a funny feeling this could be a blank session, to be fair. Because there's nothing but what looks like crab bites all the time. And so I just thought I'd seen a proper bite there. The wind's blowing the rod, so they're bouncing all over the shop. Lots of crab bites. There's the odd bite that does look like a proper fish bite, but nothing as such. But we shall see, we shall see. Lawrence was saying that he's fished here, all different states of the tides, and it doesn't seem to matter what it is. He can't figure it out. He can catch on low tide, high tide, slack water, etc., etc. And he says that there's no method in their madness. He says they'll just come on for an hour or so and you'll just catch loads of fish and then they'll disappear again. So I'm just waiting for that shoal to hit. But yeah, my hat's wonky. But we'll see what happens guys, and I'll bring you back. I will carry on proceeding And if it's a blank, it's a blank. Such is life. No big deal. We'll just have to catch them the next time, won't we? Anyway, bring you back. Less waffle, more fishing. Right guys, still no action on the rod tips other than bouncing in the wind and the rain and stuff. So if the crabs are just going to sit and eat all my food, I might as well eat the food that Nikki's made for me, eh? She's made us a lovely cheese sarnie. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, this is a bit of a bummer session, this one, isn't it? I still have faith, like. Still got faith I'm going to catch something, because, you know, I am a professional, I can't even say that, I'm that talking rubbish. I am still a professional, you know. But, yeah, I'm going to munch on this and we'll see what happens. Oh, you had a bite. You had a bite. It's more than I'm getting right now. I've had a bite to eat. And Nicky's just giving us a can of pop. It's good, like, it's like being on a school trip. Love it. Oh, it's my noisy phone. Anywho, I'll bring you back as and when nothing happens. There we go, guys. There's one of the little divvies that's causing us all the problems. Does that mean I'm off the blank now? Let's get him back. So I put my baits out for 15 minutes, set a timer, and I put loads of elastic on it to make sure it was a bit tougher. This one's managed to survive a little bit, but they still managed to get it off. I knew they'd just come back with some little bits of elastic, which is alright. I'll put that in the bin. But yeah, oh well, that's a crab out. It's not what I really want. It's not the target species, to be fair. Oh, is that a rain dot? But yeah. Oh, I disappeared into Nicky's pocket for a second. But yeah, it is absolutely persisting down, as Lawrence says. So I'm going to get some more baits prepped on this, get it back out, and I'll check this one. This one's probably been eaten by crabs as well. It's still wet, it's still no fish, and I'm cold. Oh, is this from the van cam now, is it? Yeah, I had a very good bite there, guys. I've just put some had some ragworm that I'd had on from the other day, which was a little bit on the turn, but it was all right. I just put it on then. I've had my first proper, like, really good pull down. Unfortunately, it didn't amount to anything else other than that. I shall proceed, guys. I shall proceed. I'll bring you a fish, don't you worry. Dun, da, da. Right, guys, this is how I'm making my little sausages of ragworm. I've gone through his face, popped out a little bit, and then I'm just taking the elastic and I'm going around him a little bit. Whoops. Oh yeah, he's good when he's on camera. And I'm winding it down the worm on the needle. Obviously I'm using the bait needle. And then come back on myself, round and round and round and round, and then back on myself, round and round and round and round, and then that's it. And then once it's all bunched up like that, go to town, put a little bit of elastication on it, like so, and then that can go on your hook. Sexy little ragworm sausage. And I've just got one of those from Innova, the bait binder, game changer. It's oh, I love it. I'm going to see how far I can get this up and under that bridge. Right, we've got the ragworm sausage on the 2-hook flapper, and I've got some mackerel on the 3-hook flapper as always. And what I've been doing is, I don't know if I've told you this already, but I'll tell you again anyway. I've been putting elastic on my little pieces of mackerel and binding them up. Oh, I did tell you because I told you they've been taken away. But anyway, I'm telling you again, you will listen. What are you laughing at? Put the mackerel on and you just bind it to try and make it last a bit longer. Make it a bit harder for the crabs to get off. Now when I've just brought this 3-hook flapper in, I had all my baits were untouched. Bum bum bum. Now Lauren says when the crabs go away, the fish come. So does that mean that the crabs have gone and the fish are on the way? I mean, that's bouncing away as if a crab's on it right now, like, so probably not. But the rain has stopped. The wind is picking back up. One thing or another. But yeah, I will proceed, guys. I will succeed in this thing. The weir is not beating me. Just punched the microphone, sorry. Yeah. Look at all the crabs. I am the crab king. So there we go, guys. One's on the floor now. That's what the problem is. The crabs. All this. It's like paper and hairs and all this yummy stuff. It's coming up, getting clogged in the reel. See it all there? Clogging up in the reel and everything. Didn't get it. All that's for knee fish. You having a laugh, like? So guys, just to warn you, when you're at Pann's Bank, there's a bunch of divvy kids sometimes come around. They just launched that off the top of that bloody great big hole there. If that had hit one of them in the head, it would probably killed them. If it had hit the car, it would have been hundreds of pounds worth of damage. If I get my hands on the little scroats. Just saying. But yeah, obviously little cowardly children hiding up there. I shouted for them to come do and they didn't. Well guys, it looks like we're actually getting some bites here. That's what have I got on there? A little bit of bluey and ragworm. And like a little bluey ragworm sausage. Oh, I think we've got him, you know. I think we've actually caught a fish from the weir, which will make getting wet, getting cold and getting bloody half bricks thrown at you worthwhile. Oh yes, we have. Yes, we've got a fish. Fish on. Oh, and a load of weed didn't fall off. Looks like a whiting. He's a tiny whiting. There we go. But he's a fish and he's not deeply hooked. Fantastic. Don't know if you can see him. There we go. My first fish of the weir is a whiting. Off the blank. Lawrence hasn't noticed yet. There we go, guys. That's what it was. A little ragworm and black sausage. Brilliant. Of course, you've got to drop them first, haven't you? How sharp are your teeth, little man? I don't know how people hold that. Anyway, there we go. He nearly his pants. Nearly pooped himself. Oh! He just jumped out my hands. Oh, he's off. Look at him go. Yes, we got one. Whew, took some doing, like. Now, my day could only get better if those little kids come down, so I can give them a little backhander. Off the blank, off the blank, off the blank. Off the blank, off the blank, off the blank. Off the blank, off the blank, off the blank. Right, stop messing about. Right guys, that's fantastic. It's been like 3 hours since I've had a fish. Well, actually it's been 3 hours since we got here, and that was the first fish. I don't take 3 hours to catch a fish, man. Well, not on the north side of the Tyne anyway. Just kidding. Never been there before. New marks. I've just realised before as well that my microphone had run out, so I've put that one back on charge, and I've got this one. Hopefully this one shouldn't run out. It's supposed to last 10 hours or something, but I think with all the water damage and stuff like that, when it gets rained on, it doesn't like it, but never mind. But yeah, so let's hope that means we're going to get some more out now. My lips have gone numb again. I can hardly talk. Everything feels tight. But yeah, the sun on that side of the river, none on ours. But yeah, so that was, like I say, a little bit of bluey, bound on with a little bit of half rotten, but he's still alive, but nearly dead ragworm in a little sausage. Brilliant. Gonna make some more of them up. Is it though? I can't remember what's on there. Oh, bluey. Oh. Some more cracking bites on this one. Now this one doesn't feel like there's anything on it, but never say never. There's a little bit of weight there. All my lines are so gunked up with all the rubbish. Oh yeah, there's another fish. Come on, little fella. Oh, long that one, isn't he? There we go. He's a long, skinny one, that one. Look at him. Brilliant. We'll not go and scare Lawrence this time. Luckily he's just hooked in there. This was on the bluey. It's very nice. Go on, you got it. Stop whinging. Brilliant. That's two. I don't know if Lawrence just went two or you know what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah. That's great. That was on the bluey, little bits of bluey. I've just switched over to bluey, so maybe that is the key. Maybe they're enjoying the bluey better than the mackerel. Who knows? All I can do now is get rebaited and get some more. Yeah! Right guys, it's now 2:30. We're going to fish till 3 and then try and get home before like the traffic and starts and stuff, get back through the Tyne tunnel. So far we've only had the 2 whiting and like 77,000 crabs, of which only 3 have landed, I think. But yeah, it's been an interesting new mark, obviously. But I've got baits out at the minute. I'm going to let them fish for another 5 minutes or so. I've got some baits ready to go on. We'll get them changed over, have another cast. Obviously, I'll bring you back as and when I start catching some more fish. I'm very, excuse me, I put my teeth back in. I'm very surprised that we caught 2 and then nothing. 2 straight off the bat, 1 on that rod, 1 on that rod, and then nothing. Where's the rest of the shoal? No bites, no touches, no nothing. Weird, man, weird. But anyway, never mind. It's been interesting coming this side of the water, so we shall fish on for another half an hour and I'll bring you back if anything happens. Right guys, it's 3 o'clock, we're going to call it. Ooh, my little hat's all wonky. Nothing else is happening on these 2 rods, so I've just saying to Lawrence how we've got to watch sometimes for your rods going in, and the seagull flew into his line and yeah, he took his rod in. It's all fun and frolics on Pann's banging it. But yeah, nothing's going to happen on these, so I'm not too fussed about them. I'll bring them in a minute. But yeah, if you've made it this far, thanks very much guys. Sorry there wasn't much in the way of fish action, but you know, sometimes that's the way it is. The tides, like I say, conditions weren't great. It's a very small tide. There's actually a lot of water in the river, so it's probably what's putting the fish off, maybe, I don't know. Don't forget guys, if you want to get your pictures on the end of the Sunday videos, there will be some in a minute. But if you want to send your own in, send them to these details here, and we'll get them put on for the next video that comes out on a Sunday, because that's the Sunday videos. Waffle, waffle, waffle. But yeah, anyway guys, I'm waffling, I'm freezing cold, I'm soaking wet. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Tight lines. See you later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all the sexy stuff, mind.